flush the toilet, and then it's gone. Out of sight, out of mind. But for over 20 million American homes not connected to municipal sewer lines, what happens next depends on an invention that's buried in your backyard. The septic tank. It's a box, usually concrete, sometimes fiberglass though, and it's buried a few feet underground. Standard size ranges vary from 750 to 1,500 gallons. That's either 2,839 to 5,678 liters. But what it does is more important than what it holds. It doesn't just collect waste, it separates it. Inside the tank, waste from the house enters one end and exits through the other. Heavy solids sink to the bottom, and they form a layer of sludge. Lighter material, mostly grease and oils, they rise to the top, and they become scum. Between those two is a middle zone of relatively clear liquid called effluent. Baffles or T-shaped pipes keep each layer right where it belongs. And here's where the twist comes in. The septic tank, it doesn't treat waste fully. It only starts the process. That effluent flows into a leach field, also called a drain field, where perforated pipes slowly release that directly into gravel-lined trenches. And right there, microbes in the soil continue to do the real work, breaking down whatever organic matter remains. Every part of the system relies on balance, gravity, bacteria, and space. Add too much water at once, or kill off the bacteria with harsh chemicals, and the whole thing backs up. Or worse, it'll leak right out. That's why routine maintenance is not optional. Septic tanks need pumping every 3 to 5 years, depending on use. And if you neglect it, you're not just facing a foul smell. You're risking contamination of groundwater, nearby wells, and the very soil that's supposed to clean it. This system, quiet, buried, often forgotten, sustains entire communities that live far from sewer lines. In fact, the first modern septic tank design was developed in France in the 1860s by Jean-Louis Mouret, who simply wanted to avoid outhouses. His prototype worked so well, it wasn't emptied for over a decade. Today, it's easy to overlook what happens after you flush the can. The septic tank reminds us waste doesn't vanish, it settles, separates, and then slowly seeps back through the earth where nature, if allowed, finishes the job. These are Interesting Things with JC.